Alright, let me take you to this tiny island in the Andamans called the Landfall Island. It's beautiful, it's discreet, and in 1998, India betrayed the Arakan army here. This is the story of Operation Leech. Okay, so if you watch the news, then you're probably aware of the Arakan army and how they've taken control of the Rakhine state and the Bangladesh-India-Myanmar border in Mongdo. But what you don't know is that the current Arakan army is the 3.0 version, which formed quite recently, in 2009. The 1.0 formed in 1991 by a group of patriotic Rakhine leaders. One of them was General Karen Raza. Karen Raza built strong ties with India's intelligence agency, RAW. By 1994, this relationship had grown so much that RAW introduced Raza to key figures in the Indian military, including Lieutenant Colonel Biswajit Singh Garewal. But hold that thought, we'll come back to him. A few years later, we got Arakan Army 2.0. This time, it was part of a coalition called the National Unity Party of Arakan. They had 7 commanders running the show, and yep, Karen Raza was one of them. By 1997, they had a plan, a big one. The goal was to set up a base near the Andaman Sea. Why, you ask? Because that would give them access to the Ayeyarwady River Delta in southern Myanmar, a strategic jackpot in their fight against the military junta. And guess who okayed this whole plan? Lieutenant Colonel Garewal. Now, the Landfall Island is in a secluded spot in the Andamans. It was perfect for the Arakan Army's operation. In February 1998, everything seemed to be falling into place. Garewal even flew to Bangkok to finalize plans with the Arakan Army and their allies. On February 8, 1998, a group of 40 men, 27 from Arakan Army and 13 from Karen National Union, set off for Landfall Island. They got there on February 10th, probably thinking they'd finally found a safe haven. But then came February 11th. That's when Operation Leech went down. Garewal, along with the Indian military officers, launched a surprise attack. Leaders like Karen Raza were executed, and the rest arrested and disarmed. Can you imagine? These guys thought they were safe, trusted India to have their back, and then just like that, they were ambushed. Now, the official story that India released to the world was that these guys were gun runners, smuggling weapons to insurgents in northeast India. But the truth, it was all about politics. By the late 90s, India was cozying up to Myanmar's military junta. Why? Trade, resources, and a chance to push projects like the Kaladan Transport Project, a huge deal for connecting India to Southeast Asia. And those 34 rebels who survived? They spent 6.5 years in jail before even being charged. Eventually, the UN got involved, and in 2011, they were resettled in the Netherlands. But for the Arakan people, the damage was already done. Their movement was shattered, their dreams of autonomy buried on Landfall Island. That's why February 11th is remembered as General Karen Raza's Day, a day of betrayal. Today, however, the Arakan Army is back again, version 3.0, and stronger than ever with tens of thousands of fighters. That's still a wound that hasn't healed yet. Now, Operation Leech wasn't just a betrayal of the Arakan people. It was a reminder of how nations play chess with real people's lives. And the pawns, they always pay the price. Till next time.